Hey friends, welcome back to my channel. Welcome to a Sunday reset. I hope you guys are ready for tons of cleaning motivation. Yesterday was actually Mother's Day and it was an amazing day. We got to spend the evening with my parents and my sisters. We barbecued, hung out, the kids got to swim in their pool. It was so much fun. It was so nice like spending the holiday with family again. Now that we're back home, it's just so awesome having others to like celebrate with. And my husband was so sweet. He took the kiddos out to get me donuts and flowers in the morning. And I pretty much did nothing all of yesterday, but because of that, my house is a complete disaster. So today we're going to be tackling my kitchen because that really needs some attention. My floors are so filthy. They desperately need to be cleaned because I lost the mop head to my O-Cedar mop. I know I had it when we first moved here. I remember taking it off and like putting it in the closet, but now I can't seem to find it. And the pad that goes on my spray O-Cedar mop just disappeared. I put it in the wash and now it's gone. And I'm like, of course it is. So I ended up having to order some more. I just got those in the mail. So I'm so excited to finally clean the floors because they are so gross. So we're gonna be doing some cleaning, some mopping, some laundry, other deep cleaning that needs to get done. So tons to get into today. I hope y'all are ready for it. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I do upload cleaning motivation every single week and I would love to have you here. I am a mom to 4, so my house is constantly messy. I'm always decluttering and organizing and cleaning. So if you enjoy cleaning content, I'd love to have you here. But let's go ahead and just jump right into it. Welcome everybody. First off, I want to say thank you so much for being here, for deciding to click on today's video and spend your time with me. It truly means so much. You could be anywhere else, but you are here with me, getting some motivation to hopefully tackle some messes around your house today. As you can see, I'm starting off in the kitchen. Like I said, I did not do much the day before and I thoroughly enjoyed it. But if you are also a mom, you know how that is. If you take a day off, you are bound to make up for it the next day because there are no days off as a mom. And yes, my husband did help out around the house, but you know how it is. Everyday messes just pile up so fast. So we're going to be starting off in the kitchen. I always like to start in the area that is the biggest mess, especially if I know like I'm going to run out of steam or maybe I'm going to get busy throughout the day. I just prefer to tackle the biggest area first to get it done, and usually I get more motivation to keep going afterwards. What about y'all? Do you feel like you do the same thing or do you do something a little bit different? Leave me your thoughts down below. I love starting conversations with you guys and just seeing the conversations that y'all have with each other. It just really inspires me and brings me so much joy to see how many amazing people come together on my little community here on YouTube.
Sometimes when I'm thinking about us, before we got lost and we parted, back to back we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break.
I'm not sure if you realized, but I ended up having to rerun the dishes up on the top loader in the dishwasher. They just weren't clean. There was a lot that was dirty. So instead of me picking through them, I just decided to run that again and just load up as many as I could into the bottom dishwasher, which thankfully I didn't have too many dishes. It just seemed like more because I had like bigger things like pots and pans, and I typically hand wash those anyway. So I was happy that I could fit all the little ones in the bottom dishwasher.
Not safe and sound, not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
How was y'all's Mother's Day? I hope you were spoiled and got to spend time with your kiddos or maybe your mom. I'd love to hear about it down in the comments. I did end up going to my parents' house and my sisters came over and all the cousins were able to swim at my parents' pool. It was seriously so much fun. The kids are braver than me. That water is still a little chilly and the weather wasn't like super hot, but you know how kids are. They just jump in, not a care in the world. So they were happy just to be swimming. They didn't care if it was a little bit chilly. But we just hung out, we barbecued, and let the kids play. It was a very special day, and even more special because it's our first Mother's Day, being able to spend it with, you know, our family and all the cousins. It was definitely a memorable one for me. And I was super excited because I ended up going to get my nails done and fix my hair. I have been needing to go get some new highlights and fix my balayage for quite some time. So I told my husband that's all I wanted for Mother's Day was to do my nails and my hair. So I'm just feeling like a whole new woman. I'm looking fresh. I love how my hair turned out. You know how it is when you move to a new area and you don't really know any hairstylist. It's really nerve-wracking to go to someone, but I'm so thankful with family around, I had a hairstylist that they recommended that they've been going to, so I felt like I was in really good hands and she did an amazing job. And I'm so thankful for that because y'all, every time I've moved, I have always been so scared to go get my hair trimmed, to get it colored, because I have definitely been to quite a few people who have fried my hair and I end up having to chop it all off.
know you got me, it's so effortless. Back to back, we would carry on and we'd do anything for what we started. But this time we could break. Come on and drive everything.
This big white tray that's sitting on the counter is what I brought over to my parents' house. I had a little fruit platter with some yogurt pretzels in the middle. It turned out so stinking cute. This is probably one of the best finds that I gotten off of Amazon, especially now because I actually get to put it to use now that we're actually getting together, having people over and going over to people's houses. I have been filling it up and using it as our like little party tray.
This time we're not safe and sound. Not safe and sound. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah. What if I'm no good for you? What if you're no good for me? Yeah.
If you guys have been here for a little bit, you probably heard the story of when my dishwasher was so backed up. It had a ton of sitting water inside of it. None of my dishes were getting clean. I would open the dishwasher and it would be like a good 4 to 5 inches of dirty water at the bottom of it. We ended up having someone come out and tell us that it's basically just the plumbing in this house. The pipes run too low and so they just don't drain very well. So I have to be very diligent on cleaning the garbage disposal, or the dishwashers just don't work good. They don't get the dishes clean. So it's a little frustrating, but I feel like, you know, now that we've been here a few months, I'm starting to really, you know, see how it works and what works best. But this sink, you guys, it gets so smelly. I don't understand why it gets so stinky smelly inside of here. I've never really had a sink that would stink like this. And I'm assuming it has something to do with their piping system, how it just runs really low. So every once in a while, when I start noticing the smell, I take a plunger to it. I literally take a plunger and just plunge the sink and it seems to clear the stink up. So I thought I would just share that with you guys. No, I'm not a plumber and I'm not saying this is like, you know, what you should do. I'm just saying this is what I do and it definitely helps get rid of the stink. And I also buy those little Plink tablets that you put down the garbage disposal. But I found that just those alone did not get rid of the smell here. It needed something else. So I've just been plunging it.
What if I'm no good for you? What if I'm no good for
So like I had mentioned, I got my nails done for Mother's Day. Well, I ended up getting something new. It's called Gel X. I had never heard of this before. Apparently it's all over TikTok from what the lady at the nail salon was telling me. But apparently it's this new lightweight nails that you use this special glue and you put them on and they don't hurt as much whenever you jam them, and they just feel lightweight, but they last a really long time. So that's what I end up going with, and so far I've really been loving them. They do feel lighter, and when I do jam them, it's not nearly as painful. So I thought I would just share that with you guys, because if you're like me, you probably never heard of it and you wouldn't really know about it unless you go in and ask. So if you guys were thinking about getting fake nails and you're like me and you hate jamming them, you should definitely check out Gel X Nails.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights.
No matter what house we live in, we always have a catch-all area, and it's definitely this upper bar right here. My husband puts all of his hats, his keys, all of the mail. It just all gets stacked up here. So it was time for me to declutter it, wipe it down, and oh my gosh, you guys, it's crazy how just removing the clutter off of an area just opens up a room and just makes it seem so much cleaner.
Glass after glass, I keep hoping you'll come around, drowning our fights in whatever can be found. 'Cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier for you. I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
I'm using the yellow Windex to not only disinfect all of our stainless steel, but to wipe it down and leave it really shiny. Y'all know I love my yellow Windex. I only use that on my stainless steel, but I do not recommend the yellow Windex for glass. It leaves it super streaky, but for stainless steel, it does a great job. It was definitely time for me to wipe down these cabinets. They had so many fingerprints and food marks and all the things on here. So I'm just using a lightly dampened microfiber cloth to wipe down these cabinets. I would use wood cleaner, but to be honest, I don't think these are wood. I cannot figure out what these are made out of. It almost feels like plastic, like the lining of it when you wipe the outside, it just leaves like a weird like streak mark. I don't know, it's so hard to describe. I'm thinking it's some sort of plastic. That's what it feels like. So I figure, why waste product? I'll just use a little bit of water and my microfiber cloth and it takes it right off.
Quiet for a day now. Can't bear the silence inside my own head. I keep on hoping somehow we can make this alright. Just keep on trying. Glass after glass.
I usually get all caught up on my laundry throughout the weekend, but this weekend I didn't get as much done as I needed to. So we're gonna switch it over, get some more going, and fold a load because I'm a little bit behind this week.
Whatever can be found, 'cause I've given in to all my demons lately. You know, might be easier just to let it go.
A little update on my laundry detergent and what I've been doing. You guys know that I switched from the all natural laundry detergent to the all free and clear laundry detergent. And so far, everything has been working out really well, but I have still noticed I'm getting those weird grease stains still on the clothes. So I'm thinking it has to be either my washer or it's because I'm doing too big of loads. So I did have a lot of y'all tell me like I'm doing too big of loads, and that could be part of the reason why I keep getting spots. So I've recently started trying to make my loads a little bit smaller, even though it stinks because it takes a lot more to get done. I'm like, if it'll save me from having to re-wash clothes because of weird spots, then it's worth it. Like, as you can see right here, I put my sweater back on the floor because I noticed a spot and I was like, oh, I'm gonna have to rewash it. So it's just frustrating. I can't figure out what is going on with the spots. But anywho, we're now moving into the guest bathroom. This is the bathroom that's downstairs. I'm gonna be using some Scentsy countertop spray for the bathrooms. This is Scarlet Sunflower scent. It smells really good, and one thing I love about Scentsy products is the smell lingers for quite some time, and you guys know me, I love a nice strong scent. So the bathroom was smelling good when I got done in here, but it desperately needed some attention. This bathroom gets the most use by far, so I'm constantly cleaning this one.
Problem solved might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
This is gonna sound totally disgusting, but once again, we're renting. This is not our forever home. But y'all, this toilet is so gross. Sometimes when you flush it, I don't know why, but I guess the way the water like goes down the toilet, it'll sometimes shoot back up at you, or it shoots onto the wall or onto the floor. It's so disgusting. So I have to go in here and literally wipe the walls and the floor. I'm constantly scrubbing them down with disinfectant wipes because I know it's shooting out, and it just grosses me out to no end.
Talk to me, baby. I've been waiting for a lifetime. Just keep on fading in all these photos, caught in the memories and captured in the highlights. Just keep on wasting. Might be easier just to let it go. Cut the cable short and the problem solved. Might be easier. For you, I do it all night. You're my only lifeline.
What are some good shows you guys are watching right now? I'd love to hear about it. So me and my husband were on a binge of watching Love is Blind. I know we were a little late in the game. I just now discovered that show because everyone was talking about it. And surprisingly, my husband really got into it too. So we started from season 1 and we watched all of them. We just finished it up. So we have been looking for a new show. My parents were telling me about Outlander. So I think we're gonna start that one and see what we think about it. If you guys have seen it, let me know. Do you like Outlander? Or if there's another one that you guys are enjoying right now, leave it down in the comments so I can check it out too. We really love shows like Last Kingdom, The Vikings, stuff like that, and Game of Thrones. So anything similar, we'd love to hear about it. Now it is finally time to tackle my floors. Like I told y'all, it had been a hot minute since I had mopped them, so I knew it was going to be disgusting. And just wait till you see my mopping pad. I was like, holy cow, thank goodness I bought a pack of 3 because I went through 2 of them just doing the little downstairs area. So I'm gonna have to wash them before I can do the entire house because they were just so gross. And it was so awful waiting for those pads to come in because our floor is so light, so you can really tell when it's dirty.
I've been feeling so small. Watch the clock ticking off the wall. But tonight I'm letting it go. Spend my coin for sure. I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No
Mopping the floors is definitely a workout. I was sweating by the time I got done.
It's just what I do when I'm out, so try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Lay my troubles to rest. Blow the smoke through my cigarette. City lights looking fine, and I know it is just
I've really been getting into TikTok. It's so much fun. So if you guys are on TikTok, you need to give me a follow. I share not only like cleaning motivation, I do funny mom content, day in the life vlogs, recipes, all of the things. So if you're on there, make sure you give me a follow. My handle is at Ashley Forbes 4. And you can come see more of me if you enjoy my content. I'm sure you're gonna love it over there too. I plan on starting to do some lives in the future. I wanna get a little bit more followers and then go live so you guys could actually chat with me in real time. I think it would be a lot of fun.
I'm gonna be myself, or I could be someone else. No one's stopping me now. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I just wanna feel alive. It's just what I
While I was vacuuming, I realized how dirty the windowsill was. So we're gonna go ahead, vacuum these out, wipe them down really well. I also recently had a bug guy come out. Finally, the Orkin guy, he came, sprayed the house, so we will no longer have roaches. Hallelujah. But you guys, whenever he came and pulled the fridge out, he scuffed up the laminate floor so bad. And I'm just like, holy cow. My husband wanted me to contact Orkin and just like tell them like, hey, you guys ruined the floor. But then I started thinking like, what if they have someone come out here? What if they're not very good and they mess up the floors more? Like, I'm just so stressed out about it. I really don't know what to do. I feel like I should contact Orkin, but my husband was like, well, there are extra laminate pieces in the attic. And so he was like, I can just replace it myself. Like, my husband's done it before. It's really not that difficult. So I'm just like, oh my gosh, I don't know if we should just fix it ourselves or call Orkin, but I just couldn't believe it.
try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at those beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. Nothing can break me, no, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna be myself. I'm gonna be someone else. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. I'm gonna skip my breaks. I'm gonna make mistakes. Try not to hold me down. Feel alive when I'm in this town. Look at
There's honestly no better feeling than having clean floors, if that's mopping or vacuuming. It just feels so good. It's like lighter in the air. It just feels cleaner. But now we're moving on to the back door. This thing has to get wiped down almost every other day from fingerprints and little puppy nose prints.
car. Nothing can break me. No, no, nothing can break me. Look at the beautiful stars. I wanna drive a faster car.
You're gone now. Will you call me back? Yeah, I know that. Yeah, I know that. You're the traveling kind. It's a known fact. Yeah, I know that.
Sorry about the lighting in the next couple clips with that sun coming through that back door. It's just so hard to lighten up the living room. It's so frustrating. I don't know. I even tried to change up the angle and it still looked so dark in here. But if you guys notice, we went ahead and brought out our old rug. This is the rug that we had in our previous house. We didn't really love it because it's so big. It doesn't really fit the living room as nicely as we would like it to. So we did buy a new rug, but the new rug is too small. So we're like, whatever, we'll just rearrange the big rug to make it look like it fits as much as possible. It's just really far underneath the couch. And then we put our new rug into the dining room, and I think it looks really good over there. We also got a new stand that has built-in dog crates, and I love it. I think it looks so good in there now. I'll definitely have to show you guys in our future video.
Things, all the places. I hope it means that you come home to me. Once you travel the world, all the spaces inside your heart. I hope I'll be your end destination. I hope I'll be your life-changing sensation. I hope I'll be something that you won't let go. I'll be your high when you fall down low. I hope I'll be your end destination. You're far away and yet so close. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, I feel that. Yeah, you're up in space. You're inside the noise. I can feel you. Once you've seen all the things, all the places, I hope it means that you'll come home to me. Once you've traveled the world, all the spaces.
Now it's time to tackle the stairs. This is a chore that I gave my oldest daughter. She actually vacuums the stairs and upstairs every single day. We don't have a robot vacuum up there, only downstairs. So I have her do that daily, but it gets so dirty so fast on the stairs and it gets all scuffed up. So I wanted to go ahead and go in afterwards with my magic eraser and wipe down all of the white baseboards. They were so dingy, so scuffed up just from people's shoes hitting the steps. And y'all, I love magic erasers. They take out almost everything and it did a great job at whitening up the stairs. The traveling kind, it's a known fact. Yeah, I know that. I hope I'll be your end destination. Now we're heading into my room. I just had clothes everywhere, so I quickly wanted to pick up the dirty clothes, put away the clean clothes that were on top of my dresser, and then we're going to be pulling off my comforter. I really wanted to wash my comforter today, and then I'll wash my sheets the next day just because it was almost, I think it was like 3 in the evening whenever I decided to wash my comforter. So I was like, I am not going to have enough time to wash the comforter and the sheets because the comforter takes so many cycles in the dryer to get done.
at you all night, trying to figure you out. I just wanna make you smile. Hold your hand in my hand, looking at the sunset. Man, you're looking good tonight. I wanna kiss you before the sun goes down. It's what you're doing, making me feel like I'm falling. And when you're moving, I can hear my...
We are now at the end of today's video. I really hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, give it a thumbs up. If you're new, I'd love for you to subscribe. I upload cleaning motivation every single Sunday and sometimes throw in bonus videos, and I would love to have you here. But I hope you guys have a wonderful day, and I can't wait to see you in the next one. Bye!